This video is not legal advice, and in this video I will only be explaining what the law is. I will not be taking a stand on it. With that said though, let's talk about political parties and the law of political parties in Singapore. In our last two videos, we talked about some uniquely Singaporean features of the Parliament of Singapore and its parliamentary elections. In this video, we'll talk about something that's quite certainly not unique to Singapore: political parties. Big banners, nice logos, passionate speeches, you've seen it all before. But we'll also be talking about the laws concerning political parties in Singapore, and those are pretty special. Right, so you're about to hear it for the fourth time. The existence of the legislature is constitutional level significant in Singapore. Okay, great. So where do political parties come in? Surprisingly, the Singapore Constitution doesn't say much about political parties. But there's one particularly important law under the Constitution where political parties are mentioned. That's Article 46, subsection 2b, which states that the seat of a member of parliament becomes vacant when that member stops being a part of the political party he contested in the election with. To give an example of how this works, let's say I contest in the general elections with Party Green, and I win. This grants me a seat in parliament and I get to take part in the lawmaking process. But if I subsequently get kicked out of Party Green, I can no longer be in parliament. My seat becomes vacant. In these situations, what usually happens is that a by-election will be called to fill the vacancy. And we'll be talking about this a lot more in our next video. But for now, let's come back to Article 46, subsection 2b. We know that it prevents politicians from switching parties once they have been elected. But why does that matter? Going back to our earlier example, if I don't like Party Green's position, why can't I just vote against them? Well, the answer is I can't. Wait, why can't I? Why can't I vote against my own party? Is that written anywhere on the Constitution or in any other law? No, it's not. It's not written on any law. But there exists an informal system that makes the members of parliament of each party vote based on their party ideology instead of their personal conscience. It's called the party whip. Under this system, usually one member of each political party is tasked with being its party whip. Among other things, the party whip ensures, in most cases, that members of their party vote along party lines. Together with Article 46, subsection 2b, members of political parties in Singapore cannot change their allegiances once they have been elected. And because of the party whip, they must also vote in accordance with their party's ideology. That's how political parties work in the Parliament of Singapore. With that said then, that's all we'll be talking about in today's video. I really hope it was helpful for your understanding. In our next and final video, we'll be talking about the most legal topic involving the legislature. That's vacancies and by-elections. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and please take care of yourselves.